day to everyone. We've got another one here from Under Armour. This is the Fat Tire Sway something. The UA, where is it? Sorry, I should have been a little more prepared. UA Summit Fat Tire Sway. So I've been kind of excited about this one. I've been hemming and hawing whether or not I should purchase it for a little while now. And I've been big on Kohl's lately. They've had a lot of sales going on. So I found these on the Kohl's website on sale for, I think around like $45, $49, somewhere around there. I think they retail for like $60. So I managed to scoop them up and I had them delivered to the local Kohl's in my area. So I didn't have to pay shipping. So I just went and picked them up the other day. So we don't have a shipping box, but we've got a fancy bag. So we will unpackage them from the fancy bag. It's not really fancy, but we can pretend. So these apparently run large. So I went down in size. And they're in this like khaki desert color that they had them on sale on the website, also on the Under Armour website, but it was just like all black with a white strap on top, kind of like this tuxedo look. And I almost got those, but I wasn't real keen on that color combo. So I came across them on the Kohl's website, and they had them in this khaki color. They also had them in this kind of a forest green, but the picture they had of it was just like an AI generated image or like a CG image of it. So it didn't really show off the color very good. So I just went with the desert one, the khaki. So enough rambling, let's pull them out. And we will, I'll read the corporate sales pitch on them, and then we'll take a look at them. All right. All right, so on the Under Armour website, the UA Summit Fat Tire Sway, they are unisex, retail at $65. They've got them in white and black, black and white, and then just a solid black. And for the description, it says, built to go anywhere, packed with tech developed for running and outdoors. Soft UA charged cushioning from our running shoes, a Michelin bottom inspired by bike tires, and a lockdown strap for stability. Product details: molded synthetic leather strap with a soft lining underneath for all-around comfort. Charged cushioning midsole absorbs impact and converts it into responsive quickness and comfort. Stacked cushioning cups the heel for a more secure fit. Durable rubber outsole compound uses unique traction lugs for unmatched grip and traction. So let me get this untied real quick. I won't name drop any channels, but I've only really come across like one other video on these, so I thought it would be a good one to review. There's a little bit of a crease in the strap there, but all right, so they do feel very squishy in hand. They're super wide, if you notice that. Looks like it has a relatively flat, there's a very minimal arch rise there, arch support. And we've got a little bit of a curl on the toes. It looks like it curls up here in the whole toe box area somewhat. Here, let me go up a little more. There's some mild texturing on the footbed. It's almost like a checkered, but then you've got those little bump rises you can see. So there's a little bit going on with the footbed and then the logo there. I kind of like the outsole that they got going on. This bike tire thing. It's different. It's just different. I thought it was a little gimmicky at first, but now that I have them in hand, it is kind of cool. So we'll see if any of these little nodules are coming through underneath, or I mean through the footbed. Like as you step down, that tends to happen sometimes, depending on like what's on the bottom of slides. If they have like rubber inserts, as you walk, sometimes you can feel those rubber inlays coming through. So I'm curious if we're going to feel all these little bumps coming through. But maybe that's why they went ahead and put all these little bumps on the insole. Since you're going to be feeling these, might as well feel these. I don't know, speculation. But other than that, they're pretty simple. It looks like we've got a glued-on outsole here. There's kind of a seam from the EVA footbed, which is really soft. I'm kind of surprised how soft that feels. And then the rubber bike tire. It says it's Michelin, which is kind of interesting. So they've got a model of these with, they collabed with Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, called like the Rock Slides. They're a little more expensive. They've got a little more kind of design elements going on with it. A little more stylized looking, but I think it's essentially the same one. So if these are really good, maybe we'll check those out in the future. But for the meantime, we'll just do these. So I think that's all I have to say in hand. We can throw them on foot next. The top strap is not adjustable. It's very padded. It's kind of a fake leather on top, and then there's like some padding and like a fabric underneath for the top of the foot. So people commented on how big these were. I can tell just at a glance that they're very wide. So if you're a very wide-footed person and you're looking for some slides, these might be fantastic for you. All right, let's throw them on foot and see how they do. All right, throw these on foot, see how they fit. Let's see, they look pretty good next to the UFOs. They're a little shorter, but they're a little wider too. So, yeah, the sizing's pretty good. They're not actually as wide as I thought they were, the way people were talking, but I'm used to, these UFOs are nice and wide though too, so it's not a big change from one to the other. They're very similar in their width to the UFOs. All right, so first impressions as I step into them, they have a little bit of a kind of an incline to them. So I'm getting a rise in the center of them near the ball of the foot, and it kind of, let's see if we can see it visually with what I'm experiencing. All right, so it's a little risen, like right here. You can almost see it in the form. So this feels the thickest up here, and then it kind of slopes down a little bit towards the back, and then same thing with the front. But it's got the rocking effect in the front, so it stays a little lifted. But it just feels like I'm leaning back in them. Like there's a pivot point in them, and it's like right up here. So it's like it wants to lean back, and then it wants to lean forward, and it pivots right at the ball. So, like standing, I'm not sure, because I'm getting that same effect with the Yeezys that made me want to kind of lean back, and I'm not really huge on that because it kind of locks up my knees a little bit. But like walking, I can see these being okay with walking, having that pivot going on with them. So like comfort-wise, they feel pretty good. They're kind of squishy. Like I kind of like them. I kind of want to keep them. I just wish they were like more flat and didn't have that that pivot point up near the ball. So that's definitely a different characteristic with these that I haven't really experienced on anything else yet. I can't really feel those lugs under my feet. I think I'm feeling those little texture bumps on the footbed, but other than that, like I can't feel those lugs coming through. There's enough squish of a midsole. Yeah, the midsole is actually very squishy. I kind of like it. It has a kind of an echo squish vibe to it. That's the first thing that comes to mind. I kind of like this tan color too, and just with the so like between the tan and the that tread on the bottom, they feel like almost like a Timberland slide. You know, if Tim's was to make like a good slide, which I think they do make a slide, but it's garbage. Like it should look like this. Tan with like a boot tread on the bottom. I know these are tire treads, but so these aren't too bad. Like first impressions, they're not too bad. I don't know if they're worth the $65 price tag though, but if you can get them on sale, these are actually pretty good. So let's walk a little bit in them. And get some walking impressions. So that little pivot towards the ball, it does help with the forward motion of them when you're walking, because there is a subtle rocking effect with that pivot. And honestly, the compression is enough that I think if I was standing for a period of time, they would kind of flatten out. Like it allows for a little, there's a lot of squish under that area, under the ball of the foot. I'm curious how those rock slides are now, if they've adjusted that at all, or if they've adjusted the footbed and that characteristic. Because like just the base quality of these is pretty good, so I'm curious if they've like how much they modified it in the rock slides. But yeah, these aren't too bad. Like the walking characteristic, a little bit of a rocking effect, kind of like a Hoka, a little bit of a rocker effect to them, but they're soft though too, to where they kind of there's a lot of squish though too within the rocking, so it's like, I don't know, they're different. They kind of feel like a recovery slide. But you could probably do a little more with them, like physically, with that extra tread. I don't think slides are ever good for like hiking or anything, but if you need like a camp slide or like a backpacking slide, if you're going backpacking, these might be a good option, good alternative to throw on your feet. All right, let's get some down low footage of them. All right, I finally got a haircut, but it didn't do me a lot of favors. I'm not big on hair. For myself. I like other people's hairs, but not my own. All right. So yeah, these feel okay. These feel all right underfoot. I'm probably gonna keep these. I kind of dig them. Let me clip the tag real quick on them. I wasn't sure if I was gonna keep these or not, but between the sale price and just their uniqueness, I'm digging them. I'm at the point with these slides that I've got so many and I've tried so many of them. Anytime I come across some slides that are doing something different, I dig them. Like I've been wearing these 3D printed ones a lot more lately. They're not like fantastic, but they're just different. They just have a different characteristic to them when you walk. Just the way they kind of collapse underfoot instead of like squish. So just them being different has gotten me wearing them. And these are kind of doing the same thing. They've got enough uniqueness to them, enough difference about them that I kind of like them, and I will probably wear them. And the more I wear them, the more I'm kind of getting used to that pivot point towards the front, because it's not super distinct. It's just a slightly noticeable characteristic to it. So, and it's not a bad thing. I kind of like having that additional room for compression up towards the ball of the foot. Like, these are really squishy. I'm having trouble thinking of something comparable as far as the squish goes. I guess they're kind of like, they've almost got a similar squish to the OUFOS. Just in a different, yeah, just kind of in a different area though. Like the OUFOS have more of an arch squish to them, where these have more of a ball squish to them. But these still have enough of an arch support to it where they don't feel flat, even though they did kind of look a little flat in hand. Like I've got some arch support within the squish of them. So yeah, these are pretty good. These are pretty good. I'm kind of digging them. I'd have to give them the thumbs up recommendation. And I wasn't sure about that outsole first. I thought it was going to be a little gimmicky, but I'm kind of liking them now. It contributes to the different factor about them. So yeah, these are pretty cool. I think anytime I clip the tags, that's a good sign on a slide. And these would be a good like outdoor walking slide too. I think I'm gonna go walk Stella today, so maybe we'll take these and go for a walk in these, and I'll get some more time on foot with these before I finalize the vid. So we can do that. I'll wrap this one up now. It's probably already a full 20-minute vid, but I will supplement it with some walking footage from later today. So I'll trim down what isn't needed in this vid, and then we'll tack on some walking footage alongside of it and get a little more of a rounded review on these, because they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I think they deserve the walk. So, all right, we will resume later. We are here with Bing Shilling, aka Stella. It's a little chilly today. It's in the 50s, but it's not too chilly to go walking. I wanted to try out these fat tire slides. Sway. So there's a sway in there somewhere. Swayze. Fat tire Swayze slides. Say that 5 times fast. So these are pretty good. I'm pretty happy with these. I was excited about them too before they had arrived. I hadn't been excited for a slide in a while, but I was anticipating that these would be a little different, and they are. They're pretty good. They've got some nice squish to them and a decent midsole. The ergos are okay. There's enough squish to it to where it fills in the arch for me. So I've kind of gotten used to that teetering. How I mentioned, there's a slight little teeter at the ball of the foot, but it's got good compression and squish right there to where it's not an issue. So it just feels a little, I think there's a little walking assistance to it, just with the front, kind of like a Hoka, but not really a rocker. It's just subtly, but it's not bad. It's kind of cool. And just as I'm walking, I kind of hear the tread underfoot on the concrete. So these have character to them. I'm kind of at that point now, like I was saying earlier, where had so many different slides now and tried so many out. It's like the ones that have a little more character and are offering something different are the ones that are like getting my appreciation. So like I just did the Zensory. I just did the Adidas Zensory earlier, and I returned it within a half hour of doing the video. I got it from the DSW or DWS, and there was a local store, and I just went and returned it. So they just weren't offering anything new. It's just the same story. It's like Adidas has so many like basic designs that are so similar. So I appreciate it when a company does something kind of different and fresh. I'm tempted to try the Dwayne Johnson rock version of these slides. So we'll keep an eye out when they run a sale on them, and maybe try to pick them up. Or I can put that money that I just got back from the from those Zensories and put it towards the rocks, but I'll wait. Since I literally just got these today, I'll wear these a little more, and we'll check out the rocks in the future, maybe in a month or two. I don't want to oversaturate the channel with two similar products, too close to each other, you know. But so far I'm digging these fat tires. They've got a good walking characteristic, good comfort. That top strap is very comfortable. So I won't get too much footage on this walk because I've already got Stella's getting tangled. What are you doing, Stella? What are you doing? You're tangled. Let me come around for you. All right, there you are. You have been freed. You have been freed, but we gotta go this way. Come on. Get a little music going. I haven't really had any music breaks in these videos lately. I've been yapping so much. But it's pretty right now too, like all the blossoms are on the trees and stuff. It's been so windy, they're already getting knocked off, but I'll try to get a little blossom footage. Wish it was sunny today. It would look a little prettier. I see those have already been blown off. So the strap on these is okay. It's nice and padded. It's a fixed fabric strap. I think I pointed that out in the footage earlier. But it's not floppy. It's not too loose. It's a textile strap. It's kind of got like a fake leather top to it, but then there's like the fabric underneath it. So it actually felt pretty comfy barefoot. So that's a bonus. That's a quality. The strap is good. So I really don't have a whole lot else to say about them. Whatever else comes to mind as I'm walking, I'll be sure to share. So we'll go through the park. The dandelions are popping. This park is like horrible for dandelions. They don't look too, they're kind of pretty when they're white, but when they turn into the little fluff, it's like this whole park is just like covered in them. And it's kind of funny because you can like run through them and there's just the little seedlings flying everywhere. But yeah, you can see it behind me. I'll show it as we walk. All the dandelions. fluffy, Stella. You need a haircut. You getting fluffy, girl. You need a fluffy butt. Hey. There's some more blossoms. I wish it was warmer out. It's still a nice day out. Hi, Stella. I took Stella out earlier because I wanted to do some more footage with these slides. Because I had so I did my top 5 video, my top 5 slides.
This is Tommy here on Top 5 Gaming.
The other week, and there was a pair of Reebok slides I had reviewed like months ago, like really early on, and I gave him a pretty good review. And there was this guy that commented, and he was like, oh, "Why are your Reeboks not in the top 5 video? Because you love them." And I responded, I was like, "Oh, those." I was like, "Those were good in the video, but later on, they weren't that good." I was like, "That's why I do the walking videos, to try to like have more time on foot with the slides. So if like things I might not notice right away, I'll notice later on."
Mm-hmm.
So with that in mind, I was like, well, let me go walking a little more in these super fancy off-road fat tire Under Armour slides.
No, yes. The one to the super fancy Under Armour slide, off-road tire, brown sock shoe slide. I swear that's what like most of your slides sound like to me.
That's accurate. Sounds about right.
Mm.
So I took Stella out earlier and got some extra footage. We went through the park. There were lots of dandelions. It was pretty fancy. So I can actually steal a section from this video, and it'll be like more like just what I just did. I'll just add that little clip, like fancy slides. So it'll be like, see, I not only took Stella for a walk, but Coldy Vlogs and Buddy also went for a walk with the fancy Under Armour off-road fat tire.
I mean, I don't really care if you call me by my name on camera.
Oh, yeah, well, it doesn't matter. I still like to name drop your channel, so then when people are like, Coldy Vlogs, let me go see. And sometimes I'll at you in the description too.
Yeah, you did that with mostly like older walking videos.
Yeah, the early ones. But we didn't do a lot of walking over the winter because it was too cold.
Yeah.
I went on a couple winter walks, but not like we used to last fall.
Yeah.
Like all of my videos would have walks in them, you know. I don't know, that's water. I don't want to get my super off-road Under Armour fat tire.
You don't want to get your supercalifragilistic. You don't want to get your supercalifragilistic supercalifragilistic
I don't want to get them wet because they might be like super off-road. They're not waterproof. Mm. I don't want my socks to get wet.
Your supercalifragilistic expialidocious. But it's so wet
it's
even
still
here.
Like soupy right here. Let's go down a little further, There we go. This should be good.
But I thought I just saw a midget right there.
A midget?
I thought that fire hydrant was a midget.
Oh. There's at work, I don't really know what it is. It's like a little, it's something. It keeps like catching, it does the same thing to me. Like out of my corner of my eye when I'm working, I'm just like, who is that? And I was like, oh, it's nothing, it's something. But I keep thinking it's like
Clang.
It's Clang. I keep thinking it's like a little guy, like just standing off to the side of me.
It's Clang, man.
It's Clang.
It's Clang.
It's Buddy. It's corn.
A bag on the knob that has the juice. It has the juice. Can't imagine no other thing. It's corn.
So your mom's coaching your team?
Yup.
How did that go?
It's not going that bad.
No?
No.
She used to play soccer.
Yeah, she's doing fine.
Like, she didn't play in high school, but she played rec in middle school. Like your brother's age.
Yeah.
I think she played like 6th and 7th grade. So, well.
It's actually going fine. I mean, some of my teammates are questionable.
Yeah. That happens.
Personalities.
That always happens.
Oh yeah.
He is? He's like really good?
Well, I mean, he's not like crazy.
Look at these guys.
Oh my gosh, I want to swim so bad.
I feel like I should show them. I think I can capture them without showing any detailed information.
No, you can't.
I'll put it above that. Hang on. So there's that guy. There's that guy. And then this guy's kind of the only normal one. He's actually juggling the ball with between his legs. He's juggling it with the see that? With his club, and it's popping up.
He's juggling his ball with his balls.
I know. That's pretty skillful, huh, buddy?
But you can't.
Well, at least they're having fun. Look at that guy. He's pretty buff.
Well, he's got
his shoes on his hands. We gotta show him too. I'll block that out. And then, bam! Look at that guy.
Oh my god! No, we have to show that guy too. That guy
would do. With the shades.
Yo, with the shades.
Okay.
That's like every 4th grader in high school.
Nice. So, on that note, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and leave a comment below on your thoughts regarding the Patrick Swayze flat tire slides. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. See ya.